Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
Some Nigerians on X, previously known as Twitter, have criticized a viral story claiming that 62% of Nigerians think that the nation is progressing under President Bola Tinubu's government. The survey conducted by CMC Connect LLP, a Lagos-based public perception consulting and strategic communication firm in partnership with Analyst Data Services and Resources, ADSR, reported that 62% of Nigerians believe the country will move forward under the administration of President Bola Tinubu. The firm said that a total of 1,714 participants across the country's 6 geopolitical zones took part in the survey and shared their opinions and views concerning the first 60 days of Tinubu's administration. The report reads 38% do not see the country moving forward under the current administration, while 62% do. By and large, respondents are less satisfied with the first 60 days of the current administration, but they are more optimistic about the country moving forward under the current administration. That is a twist. The report reads that 38% do not see the country moving forward under the current administration, while 62% do. And now, there's this other side of the report. It says, by and large, respondents are less satisfied with the first 60 days of the current administration, but they are more optimistic about the country moving forward under the current administration. So reacting to the survey, Nigerians react. Many Nigerians raised doubt about its credibility. They claim that the present socio-economic challenges they have been facing since the inauguration of President Bola Tinubu in May are so enormous for anyone to opine that the country is moving forward under the current set of leaders. Let's look at reactions now. A Twitter user, Chibuzo, described the survey as mere propaganda the government is using to deceive the masses. He wrote, saying that 62% of Nigerians like Tinubu's regime. It is confusing. This is one of the signs to know that this government without a cabinet has nothing to offer. In less than 80 days, you are already running a propaganda. You can't propaganda your way to good politics. This fuel issue is biting hard. Let us be God-fearing in all we do. How can one conduct a survey using 1,714 people as sample size from an actual population of 200 million or more and conclude that 62% of Nigerians are happy with the current happenings? A statistically dead survey is what was conducted, says another user, Sheye C. Ogun. So according to Ajadike, it is obvious that the survey was rigged because 62% of the people interviewed could not all have agreed to deception. The user said, let me also bring to your notice that the so-called survey was rigged. 62% of Nigerians can't be blind and foolish at the same time. 62% of Nigerians is 124 million deceptive. Another user, Chukuma Okoye, claimed that is out of the 200 million Nigerians, if you have 62%, then you are saying that 124 million Nigerians are saying that the current administration will move the country forward. Mayowa Olagunju condemned the survey, saying that the recent hikes in petrol prices in the country would not make people believe that the country is doing better since the inauguration of President Tinubu. He said 62% of Nigerians see the country moving forward under Tinubu despite economic hardship. When I saw the tweet, I was laughing because, please, who are 62% of Nigerians when some people wake up to the fuel price of 700 naira per liter? Sir David Onyemazu also wrote, 62% of Nigerians believe that Tinubu's administration will be better. The same Nigerians that have resorted to trekking due to the inflated transport fares. Same Nigerians that can't afford to use their cars because of the ever-increasing cost of PMS. Same Nigerians that can't afford 3 square meals due to hyperinflated prices of food items. Same Nigerians that barely scrape by on a $30 minimum wage, going by the current exchange rate of 940 naira per dollar. You can't propaganda your way to good policies. You certainly can't use stupid media antics to gain the heart of the people. When there's so much economic hardship, why you keep enriching yourselves at the detriment of the masses? 60% Nigerians, my food. We are going to be getting some reactions and do some interviews to get people react to these 62% Nigerians. So let's see how viable is the research conducted by CMC Connect LLP, that is a Lagos-based public perception consulting and strategic communication firm, which is in partnership with Analyst Data Services and Resources, that reported this survey. Come to look at it, when you say 1,714 participants across the country's 6 geopolitical zones, would that be statistically correct? One would want to look at the instrument used in the survey. One would want to look at some of the things that were applied during the survey. People believe that the current regime, the current APC government, has a degree in propaganda. It is being believed that how they came into power is through propaganda. How they won the elections is through propaganda, and they are masters of propaganda. And some people believe that it is too early to call this kind of survey trying to score a point. We know that generally the country is facing hardship, and the politicians know it. The house, the religious leaders know it. Everyone is experiencing it. On the street you move, you see the difficulty, you see how people are being affected. So when you bring up a report like that, are you trying to please the international media? Are you trying to project a kind of picture to the international countries, the Western countries, so as to see that Nigeria is making progress? Or are you trying to attract investment into your country so as to make people see as if the country economically is viable? The current CBN report will further make things worse. Although measures are being taken by the CBN acting governor to make sure that dollars is supplied into the economy, to make sure that the naira is stable again. But as it is, petrol stations are being closed because of the exchange rate. Importers have stopped importing because they want to jack the price to 720 naira per litre. The economy does not favor producers anymore, so they are looking how they can jack up the price. So when you're talking about 62% Nigerians, I don't know whether people or Nigerians will believe that report, but from the reactions on Twitter, you see that it's very hard to want to convince a Nigerian at this point in time that when you did a survey of over and you come out with the report that over 62% Nigerians believe that the country is moving forward under regime of President Bola Tinubu, they want to look at that as propaganda. Are these people from space? Are these people not Nigerians? Are these people not feeling the hardship? Are these people not buying what people are buying at the market? Are these people not buying fuel? Are these people not using electricity? Are these people not using the roads? Are these people not alive when the promise of a Buhari came through President Bola Tinubu, that Buhari destroyed the whole economy? After the first 4 years, Nigerians were also complaining, yet they used a media kind of propaganda to bring back the president. Are you saying that Nigerians didn't see what happened with the economy with Emefiele and Buhari, the Naira design that is being championed by APC? The same APC has come out to put a statement, and you think Nigeria won't believe at this point in time. Let's get on with real issues and tackle the problems that we're facing, rather than trying to pacify the image, the international image of the country before investors, so as to score a cheap point. So far, so good. Nigerians are asking that measures, policies should be taken to make sure Nigerians are seeing the dividends of democracy. The CBN governor, other agencies and parastatals. At this point in time, a cabinet has not been formed. We don't know the ministers that will be heading various agencies of government that will be heading various ministerial positions to know the direction that the country is going. Well, from the reports, I hope the reports reflect the true reaction or response from the people that they said that participated in the survey. I hope it reflects what Nigerians are thinking. I hope they were not coerced to, or they were not made to give a certain type of answer so as to score a point. But what we know is that 62% of Nigerians are suffering. 62% of Nigerians are praying for a good government.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.